Hi, writers. You're welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this, if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. My name is Coach-Stella and I help beginners. Yeah. So today we'll be talking about the art of show and not to tell. This is the most vital part as a writer, is the most skillful part in showing your professionalism. Why this is important is because beginners struggle to show. I mean, why they write, they struggle to handle the art of show. Instead of them to emphasize more on the show, they literally tell the story instead of showing it. So today we'll be talking more about this. So what is this telling? There's a difference between tell and show. What is the difference? Tell is more like you are informing readers directly what is happening. Why show is just like creating imaginary pictures, creating pictures in their mindset. I mean, when they are reading, why they read, they picture it immediately. That is the most vital area because without this, readers will lose interest in your story. Is so examples of tell and show is, let's take for instance, who was angry. That is that is an example of tell. Now, when you are trying to picture, when you want to go for show, what you can easily say is his fist clenched and his face turned red, his voice his voice cracked as a shoe. Now, with this, you can easily say that you can easily create that imaginary picture because why? You expressed it in a well detailed form in such a way that when readers sees this, when they read it, they can easily picture what you're trying to say. Tell is just like informing the readers directly. Why show is creating imaginary pictures while they read. And that is the most skillful and important part in writing. So another one I can give you is this. She was tired, and that is tell. Do you now understand the disparity? When you want to compare both of them, show is her eye was dropped and she struggled to keep her head from falling onto the desk. Do you now see what I'm trying to say? Now you've just emphasized on the imaginary part. Now, if you compare, she was tired and her eyes dropped. She held herself high. She struggled from falling onto the desk. You can easily picture that she was tired indeed. You can tell that from the images you've created, you can see that she was trying to keep up from her exhausting, exhausting feeling, should I say. So with that, you can keep the readers engaged to read more, turning the pages. Try to build imaginary words, place it into action. That way you keep your readers engaged. So that is that for show and not to tell. Now another thing you must know is this. Once you've mastered this art, this skill, you can just write. You can just do that. After this video, you can just like practice it. Once you've mastered that part, the other major thing you need to look into is cliffhanger. Cliffhanger, what is cliffhanger? Because for one thing, cliffhanger is more like leaving, okay, let me say, ending a scenario or chapter in suspense. That is just the key word. Ending your chapter in suspense. It could be she opened the door and froze. What she saw made her freeze. So in reader's mind, you're just like you've captured that, you've already created that suspense, and you're just like you'll be curious. What did she see? What did she see? What made her freeze? What happened? What happened? Did you see what you just created? You've made them engaged. You've already made them feel as in wanting to know more on what happened in the next chapter. That is just what I'm trying to say. That is cliffhanger for you. So what you need to memorize is this. Try as much as you can to show and not to tell. Practice, in fact, make cliffhanger your best friend. That way, there is no way, there is no way your story will not excel. Even self, that is the major thing, editors, that qualifies you into contract. With this, there's no platform that will not take it. Remember, don't just tell your stories. Don't just tell. Use emotions to keep your readers flowing in your story. Make them live inside your story. Make them feel like they're watching you, because that is what keeps them hooked in your story. Once you've mastered all this, your story will not be forgettable. You get? That is what makes up a good professional story. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like my channel, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. You know, and if by chance you are driven with any of the examples I gave, and you want you wish to express one or two, you can leave it at the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're finding it difficult to write, the comment section is free for you. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like. See you in the next video. Bye.